Hey music fans! As a roadie, I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road, and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios, and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie, and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. Here's a video that came out today. Have we heard of a band called BAND-MAID?
No.
This is my next group of episodes on my Road Dogs and Rock Gods segment that I do on my podcast. This is Dilana Smith. Dilana's been a friend of mine for many, many years. If we do not know who Dilana is, for shame on you, but she is originally from South Africa. She's a singer, songwriter, and performer. You may recognize her. She was on the CBS reality television show Rockstar Supernova, and she appeared on The Voice of Holland. She was also the lead singer of Tracy Guns' version of L.A. Guns. I thought I had met her on Rockstar Supernova. I went down to the show in 2006. It was to meet with Jason Newsted. Jason is an artist, and I was an art dealer. I was starting up to be an art dealer in 2006. I was just starting. I was just getting off the road with the Cranberries, and I was starting that up. And Jason, I went down to the set to see his art and maybe give him a hand in distributing the word. A little early on in my career, I couldn't help him very much, but he was a heck of a nice guy. And I thought I met Dilana there. Anyway, after doing this, all these interviews with her here, these reaction videos, she's like, "No, you're wrong. We actually met because Cherry Lane Publishing put us together, and we wrote a track together for a film." And it was a horror film that I was casting at the time, actually. And it got cut from the film. So she was saying, and this is a question to you guys, we should play the demo for everybody, her and I, and we can see if you guys think we should finish this song together that her and I were putting together. I'm going to say in like 2008, 9, 10, something like that. So maybe we'll do that. Let me know in the comments if you think we should or not. But either way, if we do, it'll be fun. I don't know. I also want to throw a special thanks out to the people at circleclothing.com. They gave me this wonderful sweater to wear. It's made of baby alpaca. What I learned is that baby alpaca has even softer material than regular alpaca. And what's fantastic, or regular adult alpaca, but what's fantastic about this is, God, is it comfortable. All the colors are completely natural. It is one piece. It's not all sewn together in a bunch of pieces. Everything is like totally healthy and good for the earth. It's expensive, the material and whatnot, because they're doing it that way. Everything's made in the USA, but it's just such a fine piece of clothing. And I'm so happy they gave it to me. So I'm going to be very careful with this. And I'm just really proud to wear it. It's just such an awesome thing to have. So thank you ever so much, people at Circle Clothing, for thinking of me and letting me wear one of your fantastic pieces of clothing. I highly suggest you guys go to Dilana's channel and you check out all the stuff she's up to. She's a heck of a singer, for real, if you don't know her. But let's see what she has to say on some of these reaction videos. Let's jump into this one and let's see what Dilana thinks. Let's do it. So this is BAND-MAID. We were going to play BAND-MAID. We jumped into baby metal. Now we're jumping back to BAND-MAID. They released this track today. It's an older track. It's not that it's new, but this is a live version. It was interesting to me in that their music video, I didn't love the song, and then I heard it live, and I was like, "Oh, so much better! So this is so good."
Live.
Pardon?
Where did you hear it live?
Oh, on this video. Sorry,
Oh,
not in
live video. Okay.
Yeah, this is their official live video that they released today, but the track just evolved so much when they performed it rather than the music video. And so
Gotcha.
it was interesting in that you can hear something on an album and then hear it live, and it's just such a different experience. It's like different.
I'm exactly the same. You know, if I don't have a public, when I'm in the studio, I can not deliver at all what I do at a live venue with a real live audience. My entire career, like of 37 years now, it's been impossible for me to deliver in a studio what I can do live. So I totally get this one. I totally get it.
Interesting. Yeah, well, you vibe with the crowd. It's the experience of the day.
Right?
Yeah, the energy of it all, yeah. Anyway, let's jump
All
into
right.
this. You can let me know what you think. It's called Don't You Tell Me. That's the name.
I like it. I like the title.
What do we think of
Yeah.
BAND-MAID?
I really thought the band was outstanding once again. Like tight, very tight. I love the bass, that 6-string bass and a guitar playoff. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Both tricks were really technically fantastic. The band was technically fantastic. I didn't care too much for the costumes. I
Hmm.
thought it was a little like you've
So
seen it
it's a
in
thing in Japan. So the background on them, I'm going to be a little bit off, but they opened up cafes all throughout Japan that became very, very popular. And the women
okay.
would wear maid outfits in the
Okay, the French
cafes.
maid thing. That's what I was seeing. But
So they were literally everywhere throughout Japan, and so that's what they're playing off of. And the
okay, okay,
singer, I believe, worked in one, which
okay,
is where it all started. I think I'm right.
okay. Oh, that's why it's called BAND-MAID. Got it.
Yeah.
Duh. That took me a
Yeah.
moment. I thought it
Yeah.
was BAND-MAID, MADE, but now I'm looking at the video titled BAND-MAID. Okay, got it.
Right.
Well, I would have been flying around in a broom then. But uh yeah, I once again I thought the band was so great that I felt like the lead voice was outdone by the band. Like
Hmm.
with a band like that, I want to hear a voice that's gonna be bigger than the band. And in this
Okay.
case, I think the band was much bigger than the voice.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it was cool, but it was a little too poppy for me, maybe. You know?
Yeah, so it does have a mainstream vibe, a lot of their stuff. It is
Which is
metal.
cool.
The technical
Nothing wrong with
aspects
that.
are great. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being mainstream. And I mean, that's where the money is and that's where the fan base is, especially if you're wanting to get started somewhere. But yeah, once again, taste, personal
No, no,
taste.
no, no. It's interesting to hear. See, I like them, and then so it's fine. But I like the fact when people don't see eye to eye, it always makes it more interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would go see them live, but it's not really something I'd go and buy. I really didn't care too much for the look of the band. And I get it, they're band made, but if you don't know that story behind it and you're trying to break through internationally, it just looks like another French maid standing on stage, you know?
Hmm.
And yeah, I would have much rather seen the lead singer in that beautiful black dress with some crazy sneakers instead of heels, you know?
She actually
Something
does wear
yin
a black.
yang, whatever.
She actually does wear a black dress in some of the stuff. That's interesting you say that.
No, she's wearing a black dress and wearing black heels. And I thought if she had been wearing this beautiful black outfit with some crazy sneakers or fat boots instead of heels, it might have been cooler for me, but it's just nothing new for me. And
Okay.
it's a little too um feminist, like I'm a girl and I've got to wear heels. I prefer the opposite where I'm a girl and fuck you, I'm not going to wear heels. That's more my vibe.
Okay. All right.
So
I got one more Japanese band that I really, really like a lot. I think you're gonna vibe with them. They're a band called Nemophila. Have you heard of Nemophila?
no, but I like the name.
All right. So this band I think is super cool. Let's give that a go.
Okay.
Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.